Okay. Took a bit to start, didn't have everything set up. Hello. I'm going to be doing a second Manch the Mystic stream supplement video. And right now, you only see the starting soon screen. So, the plan, villager housing. And I know this is out there. Biome villager housing. I already said on stream, I'm pretty sure I've said this on stream, that I want to have each villager's house. Ugh. Give me a second, I need to clean off my mouse. Just every so often, just liquid skin piles up enough to make it visible. And I say liquid skin because enough skin of an oily variety and sweat will leave your mouse covered in just a horrid residue. The worst part is where my thumb rests, it builds up fast. So it's just this giant clump, and I'm sorry for grossing anyone out, it's just the fact that, oh, I wish I had a better way of doing this where I didn't need to wipe off my mouse to remove all the crusted on skin. Anyway, biome-based villager housing to make use of the Pylon network and get glorious discounts for NPCs being happy. I mainly need to find the stylist for the ocean, and I need to get the Goblin Tinker set up in the ice. I will also be working on the greenhouse so that then I can get some potion making done. Anyway, let's get this started. Oh, yeah. Should have had this set up beforehand. Okay, so are you freaking out? Nope. Already occupied, so you're still good. I need NPCs to live in biomes that they love, and I need to definitely bring more to the snow biome. I was going to have underground snow biome, because then, even though the mechanic doesn't like the snow biome, or she doesn't like the underground, she likes the Goblin Tinkerer, and underground biomes count as the main biome they're a part of. So the Goblin Tinkerer won't count it as underground, but he will see it as, oh, I'm, you know, next to somebody I like, and with that, I'm fine. First things first, I need to move out our desert NPC. Meaning, I need to head to the desert I had planned on using. And sadly, I don't really have a good desert. I mean, I have this one, but that has the dungeon near it, and I don't want to mess with that. So I'm stuck with the desert over here. I could make an artificial desert biome, but that has its own problem. And one of the things I need to figure out is accessories. So, already, I'm not going to keep the Shield of Cthulhu. gives me a good amount of defense, but personally, the instant speed is helpful, but how you activate it, isn't too useful. Okay, nothing I need. Still had to check anyway. One of the other things I need to work on is a sky bridge. Because this plan, although would work, I don't really like it. And I'd be obsessed with getting the snow biome arena, which I will also be working on in this supplemental video. I need to set it up so that the platform across aligns perfectly, or else it will just eat away at me slowly. So, let's continue our travels back home, and once there, I just need to start getting things set up. And I'm thinking about how to handle the underground snow biome, since underground counts as anything below block 0. So, for right now, I will have certain NPCs set up down here who like each other, just so that then I can get the snow biome pillar, pylon. I wasn't planning on doing this today. I was kind of planning on just going into the base world that I gave up streaming for, so that then I could get some better vanity stuff going for the other 3 characters. Because right now, 2 of them are just kind of wearing the natural clothing. And I'd like to give my characters a chance to have a bit more of a nice look to them. Or at least kind of have their original design inspired in how their class is. Like, although Manch is a mystic, he has the pinstripe suit, but it's fanciful color of purple, the natural color of the laser blazer and pinstripe pants. Yeah. Work, and that kind of became his default favorite color. But out of everything, he was either going with this vanity, he either looks like he's... Oh yeah, gotta put the watch on. He's either a ranged character, prioritizing guns, or he's a magic character. That's the whole feel he has. It's an odd, it makes sense for him to be one thing or the other. Another thing that I was planning on doing is, this is a nice bit of storage for some of the more used things. But I realize Manch's house is not big enough, and I don't want to try expanding it, so that then I can fit everything I would need. So, underneath the potion farm is going to be the proper crafting area. And the room that has all the chests will be used to store generally non-crafting items, mostly weapons. And I feel like that's the best way of handling this. Now, if only I had light to work with. Oh, there we go. Not sure how big I want the storage/crafting room to be, but I need to make it either have an emergency, like, side house to it so that I can pull the guide here. Just because I won't know what everything I need is for certain crafting recipes. So I might as well have the guide here to help. So, I'm going to try and clear out a massive space for the NPCs to move into and for their houses to be built in. I'll start with the standard NPC prison, since I just need them to move here, get the pylon down, and then I have my teleportation system almost good. Because once you buy it, it doesn't matter if the NPC likes the area, it just matters that they're in the area. And for right now, I'm just clearing out some extra space here. Just so that then I have some more materials to work with, but also I have the ice brick walls going down, since I want to keep that going. Already this feels more like, yeah, I'm building a proper mega base thing. Like the giant bases of old, where you just had all the NPCs together. And the game designers did a really great job with how they handled the pylon system. You need NPCs to be next to the pylon so that then they actually work as teleporters. And that way then, it incentivizes you to actually have the NPCs in biomes they like for the discount, but also so that then you have an easy time traveling across the world. So you got a side benefit, which is assisting with your main benefit. I don't have explosives, do I? And I still have the materials to make the Queen Bee. The Queen Bee Arena, which so far is just going to be, as soon as I open up one hive, that's where the Queen Bee Arena is going to be. I'm just going to make a Beam of Nations, and if I need to clear out more Queen Bees, I'll have to clear out more Queen Bees the tough way, but that should be later down the line. Yeah, I don't have any explosives. Well, let me just grab my axe. And this is why I always replant trees. And just let them sit immediately after I go through a bunch of tree chopping. Just because you never know when you're going to need that wood again. And one of the things I thought of making is a massive biome tree farm. But that would interfere with some stuff. Mostly, I need to keep a space open for an arena, which I think I'm going to definitely build on this side of the base, just kind of flatten some of this out. And from there, build up exactly what I need. I forgot to check on the conditions for the Dryad selling specific things. Mostly the other planters. Because I would like to organize my potion materials Just a slight bit better than what I have. And thankfully, most of these trees should grow without issue, I should say. Because of the specifics for growing trees. Which so far is, they need a certain amount of space around them. Toss those arranged. So, I should quickly place down all the chains so that then I can actually get out. Materials, that's done a lot more. Okay. Let's grab the metals and make, yeah, that should be good. Traveling merchant departs. Which means, during this time, if I am able to pull in NPCs, I can then... that's not the underground, though. That's the underground. Yeah, I need to go deeper. But for right now, I just need to bring the NPCs over. And I wish I could have had more time to set this up. Like, before the other NPCs that I don't really want here, like the arms dealer and barkeep, I really wish that they just didn't show up here. I could have very easily gotten the demolitionist, and actually the tavern keep is fine here because the demolitionist likes barkeep because dwarves like copious amounts of alcohol. Once I get this done, I'll be able to buy explosives. Probably not for cheap. I don't know how the demolitionist likes the snow biome. Yeah, need to get more of this out of here. So then you got that. That is the edge. Technically, I just needed to haul out the area for the house and then put in proper walls. But I'll just deal with how I have it here. Besides, I'd rather have it built out of the boreal wood anyway. Let's make 2 of these. Place those there. Now I can place both of those down, make the boreal wood chairs, place those down, quickly tear down a hole. So, if I check these now, it should just be, yeah, wall. So, I just need... Okay, now I can place down walls. And yeah, this is quicker than destroying the walls and just placing a bunch of the walls down. Maybe quicker. But this instantly destroys the wall that was there before. So it kind of just makes it easier. You don't have to worry about breaking down the wall and then fixing it. Okay. Ah, damn you. It's okay. I think the demolitionist does like the angler. It's now just irritating because, well, I have to build another one of these. Okay. Happiness. No one around. Test new bombs without creating a graveyard for limbs. 19 silver. Oh, other way around. Okay. Well, one more house to include, which the Goblin Tinker is probably going to immediately take over. But then again, because I moved the Demolitionist, that means that the Tinker probably moved in with all the other NPCs. This should be about enough space. I wish I had Frostbark boots. Okay. That. Take that out. And just open up a space for me to escape to. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about wasting boreal wood on crafting tables, even though I won't get the boreal wood back from them, and crafting tables are only good as crafting tables. You can use them. You can definitely use them for decoration. They aren't that bad. Or at least some. Some are better than others. Okay. So, that, done. Okay. The part I was dreading was just instant, I'm now here. Not a fan of So. He likes likes them, so now, 8 gold. Don't have enough. But now I can buy a bunch of dynamite on the cheap. And, you know what? I don't think we need all that demonite. It kind of just feels a bit wasted. Yeah, my dog wants in right now. Yeah, I'll let her in, so give me a second. Okay, back. Grab all of the demonite. keep some. There's also stained glass, but then I need to have enough glass for that. Demonite's just more readily available, and honestly has no real bonus to me. So you, here's all that Demonite. Sold for a decent chunk. And, yep, spent everything on it. Okay. But yeah, I can definitely place this down. I'm just gonna place it down right here. Not enough villagers. This is where the cat comes into play. If there is an available spot, technically, so pets count as bonus NPCs to allow use of pillars. Yep. Now that the cat is actually there, everything is fine. So, let's dig down a bit, place the explosive, and run. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Something natural that I could expand. Into a place for NPCs to live. Okay. So, not too big a space, and not that far underground. But I can definitely use it just by blowing it up some more. And of course I have to be very careful because I don't want to kill myself with these. It's a very delicate game blowing up an area with explosives. Oh, wow, the traveling merchant's back. Too bad I just sold... Too bad I sold the one thing that could be very valuable. Alright, that is very valuable. Well, I'm pretty abundant. Oh, he's right here. Okay, I might be able to get something from him. Especially if I could figure out something to sell. I wonder if there's anything at all I could sell. Only really need one of those. Only really need one of those. Can take one of those. Okay, shop. Oh, I am happy that I don't have enough. Do I have sand to make glass? Turf. Yes, I do. I will make all of this into glass. And then I will make a bunch of stained glass. I need actual glass walls. Where are the walls? Yep. Okay. So, I'm going to quickly... Okay, yeah. Topaz is my most abundant. So, aside from the fact that there's a slight 10 block difference in creation. Let's see, 2 gold. Okay, they sell for the same, even if it's 40. So it doesn't matter what I make, and that actually makes it easier for me to decide. So that just means, whoops, I just make a bunch of orange. Why can't I make any more orange stained glass? It shows this. I have the topaz on. Orange was amber. Damn it. Well, that really sucks, especially with what I did. I'm getting terrible with controls now. Okay. Because when it's to sell an item, you do things a different way. Well, potion. I just realized I didn't make the mana flower, which I could now turn into the magnet flower. So that's 8 mana usage, uses mana potion automatically. Yeah, I think the magnet flower is probably the best. I can't remember what else I make with the celestial magnet. Hence why I would like the guide here. Except he won't be here immediately because, well, he just won't. So for right now, I'm just going to keep the magnet flower, the mana flower there. And it's actually not that bad of a look to add on. Okay. Those in there. Back to blowing up a giant hole for NPCs to live in. Yeah. Let's toss one there. There. See how that opens up the area. Let's try going more to the left. To just open up the space a bit. Okay, there's something to the left. Okay, how many NPCs would want to live here? So, let me just place something down quickly. That's level surface, that's underground. So that's... what? Up. Yep. Yeah, that's why I have to be very careful when it comes to blowing stuff up. I need to place a lot of this back, but hey, I'm getting a lot of water back. Let's try making this at least a bit natural. Take those out of my hotbar so that then I don't accidentally do anything. Yeah, the guide was slain. I was waiting for that to happen. So, this right here is level ground. Meaning I could have the mechanic's house up here, or anywhere above this line, and have her be on the surface area, well, underneath this line would be the underground where I would want the Goblin Tinkerer. Now, this would probably be the best way of handling this. Like, okay, you technically have the underground here where the goblins happy. You have the above ground surface where the other NPC would be happy. So, all I need to do is grab a bunch of the crafting stations and get to work. Let's grab a bunch of our blocks. And even though we don't have the mechanic, might as well build the house for her now rather than later. And let's just find out about certain blocks. So you got copper bricks, iron bricks, lead bricks, silver, gold, tin, tungsten, platinum. I would like to make a fair whack of tin bricks, as well as some iron. Lead, I'm not going to worry about all too much. Yeah, that should be good. Now I can place those down and figure out what I can work with for beams. I'll grab some boreal beams and plan out how I'm going to support the house. So there is one, there's two, okay, there we go. Build into the wall a tiny bit so that then it looks like, oh yeah, it's being supported. And that's the main support structure for how it's being supported. I could probably take that out. That's fine where it is. Yep. So then the main floor, let's use stone. This isn't the main floor, this is just essentially this is how I'm going to have the floor handled. So not like that. Okay, let's lower this down by one block so that then the wood is on the level surface. And then that gives me more vertical room to play with before I have to either clear stuff out or deal with more digging sideways. think I just go with that. Then this for, yeah, up to there. Then you have up into the ceiling. Yeah, right there. So let's clear out some space. Oops, wrong block. Okay, the traveling merchant has departed. Break that block because I don't know how long it takes for normal blocks to regenerate. Walls I know regenerate after a while. Much like anything else, I have to quickly break the wall up to a point. Otherwise, I can't really do much of anything with this. So it's a bit blocky, but I could use this to my advantage by making the interior a bit more intriguing. Like, essentially have it be like a multi-floored workshop. The bottom is the main spot where the mechanic does business, and the top floor is where sleep happens. So, like that. Oh, I let you in just a couple minutes ago, and now you want to be let out? Be right back. My dog's indecisive. And back. I honestly thought I'd get a lot more out of this, but then again, I'm trying to make sure that there's enough space. And I feel like I should have the wall be just a bit thicker. I could move that support pillar, but at the same time, if I make it thicker, I could do a slight bit of cheeky terraforming and make it so that even though the wall looks thicker, and goes, it's just one tile beyond the support platform, or the support pillars tile. Yeah, that. And then I would like to use tin brick for this. Up. As maybe the no, that should be the exterior. Like, I feel like all of that should be the exterior. Yeah, that feels a lot better. I now have an inner debate with myself. Do I do that? At all? I feel like I should. But no, I should properly go all the way around. And with the regular bricks, it actually looks pretty interesting. So there's that. I am going to move the entrance out by one single tile. Three blocks up. Doesn't look as nice as it was before with that block. I'll deal with it. And because now this looks a bit nicer. I could lift that up a bit. I'm not going to, though. I think I have this run up through, maybe. Then have... no, just these. So then it's... Oh, that's the problem now. They don't connect to the pillar, but they connect to the wall. And that doesn't sit well with me. Or, and I realize this makes it a slight bit easier. You get the same spacing, but it's just that slight bit lower, so it actually looks like a ladder. Nope. Because I should be able to place a block in between them and have a small bit of space that just stays where it is. So, now comes the question of walls. As well as a bit of furniture. I'm going to grab the extractinator because I feel like that's something the mechanic would have. Oh yeah, the guide's here now. Cool. I can check what the celestial magnet can make. So, gonna do that quickly. Crafting. The magnet. Oh, yeah. I could make the celestial cuffs. So, max mana 20%. Restores mana when damage. Increases pickup range for stars. That can be... Yeah, I think that's better than the mana flower. The other thing is the Celestial Emblem. So I think I keep it for the Celestial Emblem, because that'll stack with the regular Mage's Emblem. I need to place the Extractinator down, but also bugger off. I need my workstations right here, so that then I can make everything that I have. I'm thinking about beds, but for right now, I want a couple of item frames, a couple of bars, and similarly, I'm going to have that run up there. Have the two main things here are being what the mechanic would most likely sell, or what is most likely to be picked up by a person just coming in. So, actuators. Let's make some yeah, I think some stone slab walls mixed with the planked walls and the boreal wood walls. So, of course, you got that. And then I don't think that's what I would like to do. Ooh, just how that is. So I think that's a bit better. Oops. There we go. That's on the line for it, so I think that just goes up as a this is a built-in ladder. And I realize it only obscures it. So it actually looks even more like a ladder. Or that was built in. So then you have that there. That there. Oops. So down we go. Yeah, that actually feels very industrious. The Extractinator is like a little just machine the mechanic was probably working on. Let's see. If I did that, that actually wouldn't be that bad of an idea. As like a design, but also would kind of need some explaining. I need wood, those walls, and those planks as materials. So, yep, a fireplace, and a chimney. So my main thought is the fireplace is right here, and you wouldn't. I could have it go through the walls like that. This is going to need some serious coordination. So then I need to figure out exactly where that comes up at. So rough placement is there. So in line with that tile, roughly puts it up here. So to the right of that tree would be roughly the right location. So to the right of that tree, and I think right there. So just check that tile specifically. If my hand is steady enough, and it sort of was. Do I have a straight edge anywhere here? As I search my desk drawers to find something long enough to use as essentially a straight edge just to check this. I am off by one. I need to move it to the right one tile. Now the question is, should I have that up one more? I think I should. Because, I mean, this is a snow biome. It's going to be snowing for ages at any point. And in a blizzard, I would imagine that getting overwhelmed pretty fast. So yeah, now I have that done. Those two things. I need to head up to grab cobwebs for silk. And because I know I'm making 2 beds, I'll just make 10 silk. And a thought comes to mind. Let's quickly change the boreal wood back in, or the boreal walls back into wood for most of it. Head down, because that's sawmill. That is where the sawmill is. And then, that looks like a regular sofa. That looks like a regular sofa. Some sofas look like directly in line with the camera beds. Honestly, I think this would be the mechanic's bed, just the standard one, because it looks nice and comfy. As for doors into houses, I think a metal door would work best, and a boreal wood dresser would be what is placed here. Have to figure out some lighting, because right now all that's missing is the door. And I think... Okay. Wood... Okay, Dynasty Wood was in the turf box, apparently. Oh yeah, here's the blizzard I was talking about. So... out of door possibilities, let's quickly grab ourselves an iron door, and I need to make a cooking pot so that then I can make foodstuffs. Now, what lights would be good? I don't have many options. I think glass would probably be the best, but I don't have glass as an option. Unless I can turn hardened sand blocks into glass, which I think I can. Yes. Yep. Turf. Toss the sand block back. Up here. Then find the lamp. I'm not really sure whether or not I want to... like, what lights would I like down here? I guess I just am kind of stuck with the glass stuff. Yeah, let's make 2 glass lanterns. I can still use them in other builds in case I don't like how they look here. Thankfully, I made it tall enough that, yeah, they look fine. The iron door gets placed, and housing is suitable. So, now for an interesting question. Can I turn snow into snow walls? Or is that not a possibility? It doesn't look like it's a possibility. That slightly irritates me. Crafting. Snow. Oh wait, no I can. Oh, but why do you need ectomist for that? See, this is where I get a lot of problems. The whole, now I need to collect a bunch of gravestones. Which, I mean, the jungle is where I could get a lot of gravestones. But for right now, I need to get the Goblin Tinkerer's house set up. And I'm going to use a similar process with his house, except instead of tin, I'm going to use iron as a main block. So let's figure out what kind of a baseline we want. I think it has a top entrance. Like, for some reason, I think that just works best. That. Just trying to make the terrain a bit more interesting and slightly natural. Okay, so... how far down do I want it? I think... yeah. No. I think right there is a better line for it. Is that the right spot? I think that it is. And it isn't. No. Yes. So I need to bring it in one. Meaning, just pull that back. Have that there. You know, this actually does look like something a goblin would have built. I think that using that, yeah. Now I just need... that. Which, yes, that... that does look a bit nicer. Now for one of the only problems that I've just realized with this. I need to break that out. Move that up a bit. And I didn't really place in a place for his bed to go. Besides maybe up here. So that means... and I see the Goblin Tinkerer more of not caring. So it's just... enter in, get your business done, exit out. Nothing really else. And I do think doing it this way will make it look nice. That's a weird phenomenon. I won't deny it, that just was weird. So let's do I'm always skeptical about diagonals. Yeah, no, I don't think I do diagonals. I still need to get this in line with everything else, so yeah. Maybe I don't do the interior like that. Yeah, I think that's fine. The outside's a lot cleaner. And it definitely adds to this as a place a goblin just kind of has a workbench and a bed. So now, like, the Dynasty Stofa is what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's have the Dynasty Sofa be the bed. I need to grab a Tinker's Work table from the Goblin to put into this. Then I just need a table. So I think for this case, yeah, I go Dynasty, table and chair. Chair there. Table does not fit. And this is the difficulty with not planning out where the entrance is. I now have to shift the entrance over by 1 block. That. block over. Nope. I used the wrong block there. I just noticed that. Where is the iron? Ah, it's on the hotbar. So yeah, now I can place down the table and the chair. If I make that and have that happen, that out. Yeah, I think that's actually something that I quite enjoy the look of. Like a space-saving way of platform. Yes, space-saving way of platform. I have such a way with words. Now, as for light, I honestly need to check what type of blocks I have. Let's grab some marble. And chandelier, lantern, lamp. That's all way too fancy. And with my current stuff, I don't really have much in the way. So let's grab the glass lantern. A singular glass lantern. Now, I think that would hang over there, and then you have like a standard chandelier hanging over the bed as like a workplace difference. So let's just grab like a tin chandelier. I think that's good. Yes, I think that good. So let's put away the dynasty wood. Toss the silk into materials 2. Put away the boreal stuff as well. That. On there. Then I just need to make... Oh, come on now. I thought I could make the trapdoor without having to go to the heavy workbench. Or is it just because I don't have enough iron? Probably the iron. Yeah, the iron. Now, to check. Housing is suitable. Goblin Tinker, my good friend. So now, if I check here, yep, already occupied. That's why I have to have these openings. Otherwise, it'll separate it into two houses because platforms count as doors. Now with that taken care of, I can easily move up. Well, that was terrible. I can move the pylon down just to here. Yeah. Because I have those two NPCs where they are now. And Angler, my good friend, move over here. Well, the golf NPC takes over right here. I wish if the NPC was already there, you could just keep them there. Actually, Golfer, move back over to there for now. Zoologist takes the main floor. Golfer will just have the bedroom. Nothing useful. Or, nothing useful for me. Forgot to place that down, so now I can just return to the World Center. Which isn't that bad a place to stay. Or return to. Okay, place the wood back. The chain back. Put the cooking pot down just up there. Get that set in there. Move that over. Glass in there as well. Magnet in the peg. I need to head over to the dungeon and dig it out some more. And by dig it out, I mean blow up a lot of the sand, so that then I can make more glass. Because you'll never not have enough glass. Meaning you'll always have enough glass. I guess it's more you'll never not need glass. Is there any better way of gathering resources than just blowing up the resources that you're trying to get? And I mean, at the same time, I'm uncovering the dungeon. Plus, gathering water leaf. Ow. You mess with the wrong mage. Vilethorn is awesome. And honestly, it's quite powerful early on. So, depending on how I feel, I may want to get the upgrade to the Vilethorn, being the hard mode Crystal Vilethorn. More of that, more of that. Yeah, I'm not worrying about the damage clause I have set up for this because I'm only using the explosives to gather. I'm not using them to damage. They have no damage type. At least not now. And that is a lot of sand obtained. Yeah, let's grab the tiniest bit more from there. And thankfully you can't blow up dungeon blocks, but you can still mine them up. And you know what? I kind of like the thought of the dungeon still being slightly buried, just like, oh, yeah, so some sand just is there. So, now I'm there. Now here. I now have the sand to work more on that. That should be good. Make a bunch of it into walls. And I will be placeholding the remaining planters that I need to get with platforms. I need to make sure that's correct. So 44 is where I stop. Then 39, 34. Then, yep, on that third one, all the way to the wall. Oh, and I'm considering ways of making this look nicer. Just like adding to it in some way. I need snow walls. Or snow brick walls, specifically. Now, when I have to deal with such a large space and filling in walls for that, that's when I say, no, I really want to clear out the walls that were there before. This kind of reminds me of a ribcage. I just realized that. Okay, so with this, I should have almost everything set up. The only thing I think I could be missing would be maybe one more row of planters. So, and I would love to organize the planters so it's a lot better than what it is now, where it's just, yeah, I have blink root, Daybloom and Deathweed just where they are now. I don't like that. So, get that done, and you know what, let's keep that design going down, so I'll do that, and then in line with this, bring it down, same with this side. So then, you have that going. I think, however, there should be something else there rather than just glass. Like maybe that and then wood across. I think that would work and not look awful. I'm being careful because I don't want to end up placing all my walls down in a place where I really don't want glass. I want it to be snow covering all of this. So let's do a tiny bit extra work and grab the ice bricks to now cover this up. Plus, it now actually does feel quite nice. So, all the way down, let's just do something like that. Okay, so there we are. Now, all the way back up. The best part is it fits with the biome perfectly. Okay, so there and there. Along with the other side. I should get some extra work done on the elevator so that then the boring process of getting that done is just done. Need more walls. And I got some platforms back. Oh. Place the sand away. Sort that. But I now need to grab ice blocks. Head up here. Turn ice into ice brick. Wait, what? Oh, because I have walls. Genuine confusion there. Because I know I didn't have any snow blocks. Similar situation here. Just build that up and have the rest be snow blocks, so it's like it's just so that then it feels a bit more like there's an actual entrance, or it's so that then it feels like there's at least a bit more detail there. Need to definitely do some fishing at some point because, well, if I don't do some fishing, I'm not going to be able to make some of the potions I'd like. Mostly the defensive ones. So one thing that I need to do is have an underground snowfish spot. Okay, so you happiness. Yeah, you like it down here, and things only cost a bunch. I'm not sure if it's... I think it's technically the cavern layer that he likes. But it's also the whole... how biome layering works. Okay, so I do need to set up an ocean area. So that then I can easily get to that side of the world, get to the ocean. I've then got the ocean and purity, snow, corruption, good enough, glowing mushroom, yeah, glowing mushroom, that's gotta be, yeah, that's at least still underground, jungle, above ground jungle could use a safer spot, and desert. Yeah. I just need to get more biome pylons up. And for that, I'm going to grab that. And I'm going to set up a desert area quickly. But before that, I need to make sure that I know exactly what I'm doing. So mostly I just need a baseline. I need a baseline to go off of. So I'm currently checking Pinterest on my phone because I've saved a lot of stuff just to use as inspiration. Looking for... Yep. That would probably be the thing that I'd want to have, but a bit different. So using that as inspiration for this... to fully accomplish that, I would need actuated blocks, but I don't need to worry about actuated blocks, or getting it the exact same. Seeing as... yeah, let's grab the Blue Dynasty Shingles. That. Some regular wood. Bricks. Yeah, I could grab the smooth sandstone walls, that. glass. Evanstone brick. Quickly hop up here. Need to make 2 major things. The problem is, I don't think I have enough iron. So, make some lead. And that should allow me to make sort of what I need. I need chains. And that allows me to make a second third sawmill, technically. Where is it? I just need to pick up the heavy workbench and move it a bunch. And yeah, I'll keep the chains on me. Yeah, that. And to save on resources, I'm going to pick up that workbench. So, I could stop in the jungle for a bit. I don't think that would be that bad of an idea. But I need to focus. Essentially, I'm having it, I could... Actually, what am I talking about? I should do some work in the jungle so that then I have a safe spot in the jungle to go from. Need to grab some bamboo. And eventually I need to work up the money to get a couple of reforges on my Vilethorn. The Amber Staff is fine. All I could do is get it a more magic focus modifier. Okay. That. Oh. Let's figure out where. Actually, this is probably a good spot. So, let's have the Dryad's house be a bit interesting. So... I need a brief second. Okay. Oh. Let's just... Okay. If the enemies will give me a second... No. That needs to be out of the way. So more along here. No, I need to... Oh, why am I having difficulty with enemies? Actually, that should help. Banners in expert mode. They're awesome. Use them, damn it. If I'm correct, about that should be the size that is allowable. Okay. Bip, 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 bip. Just 2 regular workbenches. Place down bamboo wall. Just place it all down. Not worrying about conservation here. Bamboo chairs. Lights. And dryad, painter, done. Get more bamboo. And mainly going to work off of here. So, this is why I also needed to get this down fast. So that then I have stuff to work off of. Let's double check. Yes. That actually would be nice wood to use. I need to quickly go off and grab some palm wood. Which should be easy since the oasis is nearby. And if I need a bunch more, just standard wood. I'll be able to get enough. Just need to grab enough palm wood. Obviously, I'll replant the trees. Oh, wow. Ah, vultures. Slightly irritating to fight. At least with certain weapons. Melee, they're incredibly easy. Back to safety. Yep. Okay. Yeah, looking this, I would like to make some large bamboo. And let's just make it a tiny bit more interesting. That feels a bit too far down. So maybe about... yeah. Here. Obviously, support structures will be in place. That's going to be made out of... I didn't bring the wands with me. that is. That is a no for where that placement is. Where that placement will go. So up here then. Just get that out of there so that it's opened up. So, up. Let's get this going. How far? Actually, I think, yeah. So, actually, do need to keep that there. Then I place that in, and you're about to see why I keep that where it is. That just looks really good. Both of those aren't something I can really take advantage of, so this one's going to have a slightly smaller thing. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that problem. Yeah, I think that's good. Push it out a bit more. Let's get some of yeah, some of this down. After that, actually, yep. Let's use, oh, what looks nice? Everything kind of looks the same with platforms. Especially when at an angle. Not the rich mahogany, so I think that it has to be the bamboo. Okay, let's just get away quick enough. Or far enough. So that... Oh, come on. It's night. There we go. Now it's properly night. So... going to hinder my ability to build a bit. But I need this. Let's... do this. And... yeah. Slowly, this will come together. Is that in line? Yes. out of here, Demonite. I now need that, which, let's make 2 more so that it's a bit more open, less claustrophobic. Door's going here. With I need to get some shade wood. So for right now I'm putting regular wood where I should put shade wood. This is where I'm going to place some glass. And I never thought about doing this, but I didn't realize that that would look so nice. Now, if I'm going to do something like that, I'd rather it be with the rich mahogany. Oh, and I'm out. Then again, I did make platforms. So. Let's... Let's use Dynasty Wood. After getting that in line, and that. just kind of feeling out how it looks at this stage. And in all honesty, this is probably going to be the painter's house. The Dryad's always a difficult one, and now I have to... I want to try and make as many houses with a modern feel pop out with this. Oh, cool. Goblin army. Yeah, I need to move that down. So... yeah, I'm not really worrying about getting the goblin army prep. Like, getting to the arena and getting prepped to fight. Okay, this is where I jump. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't get a Goblin Sorcerer banner yet. That's a lot of archers. I'm being a bit more aggressive in how I'm fighting this. Because I genuinely do want to, get some of the banners. Mostly so that then it's even easier to deal with the enemies that I'm primarily hitting. Oh, there's one. Invasion's almost done. I would try and find a place to put down the banner, but more worried about actually getting the invasion, like the rest of the goblins cleared out. The downside of a lava trap. So I think... yeah, just have that opened up just a tiny bit. Not actually going to keep it opened up, just wanted to get those. Just wanted to get those coins. Okay, so... yeah, just trying to sell these. I don't need them. You are both doing fine. This is the downside. I now have to run all the way back over. I was contemplating grabbing some more rich mahogany. But I'm just going to get it as I need it. Besides, for some reason, rich mahogany trees don't drop acorns. So, they're actually one of the harder trees to keep up. Yep, rich mahogany. That. Yeah, that feels a bit nicer. Just as a... it's all sorts of done. Like, this will be... yeah, something like this. Where you then have that. That. Not cactus. There's that. Then you have that going on. Obviously need to keep everything how it is. And I'm kind of liking this design. I do feel like that needed to be done. And it kind of... that doesn't quite feel right. Place that there to just finish it off. Let's... now that I have the rough skeleton of the house at least partially started, or, well, I guess the main outer area is done. So let's just grab... ourselves something like what I'm working on now. So this is how I'm going to remedy a couple situations. I just need that to line up. And it was off by 1. So, there. We are. Then, of course, you have here. Which, it does feel a bit more open now, and this does kind of bug me. but I will deal with it. You know, nice little compact room right here. Up here could be something. I am just building as I go. I need this open because I just need it open. Trying to break up some of this. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd end up being okay. Do I have... Why don't I have a pig on me? Well, let's figure out what door should be put in. Doors are always the tough part. Bamboo doors. Yeah. That's what's bugging me about this. It doesn't quite feel right. I think I should go with... not that. Where... There we are. And... yeah, that... that kind of feels a bit better. So now for table and chair. That's a bit more fancy. I like how that table looks. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And let's grab just the regular chairs. They will be up here. I need to place in that. And then it's walls. So let's make some... where are the good walls? There's those walls. Which I want to mostly put up there. Here. Let's go with here, just all the way down. And let's extend that all the way up. And yeah. So that's good. Let's get some yeah, let's just get some of this going. That. Since it's predominantly wood, I don't really want to end up having it look like it's weighed down by stone. So I need to make up for that with other types of wood. That means something like this has to happen. I never liked diagonal rooms. They're always a pain to manage. What other walls do I have? I think I need some wallpaper. Fancy gray, maybe. Yep, that's the main problem of this house. Oh, and happiness. Just double down on happiness, get us that pylon. He likes the dryad, he likes the jungle. Just works out. No, I need to use that sparingly. It's a bit too clustered. Yeah, let's go with this. Place a giant window in here. Oh, let's grab some dynasty wood walls. Those always look nice in more modern builds. And this definitely feels more modern. So let's maybe go with that. I need to just get the windows up here. See how that looks. I think this is a problem that will constantly happen. I do feel I need to drop it down by one. Like, it needed to be the size it is, but also, it just needed to be more like that, and let's not do anything with the dynasty walls where they were. Nope. Switch those out. And I just need to move this. I realize that it partially wasn't working just because of how this platform worked. Okay, place that on the wall. Yeah, I think I use the Dynasty wood walls like that. And, of course, I need to paint a lot of this. Let's place down our windows. Since modern builds are just 90% window. Use Dynasty wood walls to connect certain areas together. Needed to move furniture. Yeah, now that... I don't like how that looks. Okay. And there's not enough room up here to place a nice window, so I'm just gonna put all of that there. Or I could just... Yeah. Yeah, I can let that go. Now, as for this... I think it's a fillet with the Dynasty wood walls. See how we go from there. Yeah, no, that's just what needed to happen. Now I have a lot of this done. I need to convert a lot of stuff back. Sort. Do more conversion back after getting some furniture. Let's grab... I don't have the silk for the bed, so I'm gonna need to come back here with that. Let's grab... I don't think I can fit a dresser in here. At least not without making it look weird. Well... let's just pick up my crafting stuff. And for now, I will just place that door there until I get actuators. I need to be careful with how I handle things like that. So now with this, I'm gonna destroy any sort of resale value there was. Just throw up some tombstones. The Dryad will stay in the NPC prison for a bit, because I don't really know what to do for her house. Let's just... I won't worry about the desert house now. No, this has messed with me because I need to carry along enough supplies to build the house, but I also need enough space in my inventory for it. So sort that out a bit. Let's... have some time to think. The sand blocks I should use. Turf. Grab that. Like, more than just the smooth sandstone, I should use, like, sandstone brick as well. So, I'll keep my sand here. I'll use my heavy workbench and whatever sand I pick up from building. And quickly grab something off to the side. So I'll use whatever sand I pick up while building, because I want to... Excuse me. I want to have something a bit more discreet for the arms dealer. So I need to quickly grab a pig. This is why I don't usually have a pig, because I place it down and forget. So I need to quickly grab my paint. Grab a lot of the brown paint. And I did mean a lot. And paint this up. When you find that perfect angle, it's always nice to just walk down a set of stairs. So yeah, the paint is definitely helping to make this look a wee bit better. I might as well make sure the chairs are painted a nice color. Yeah, no matter what I do there, that's going to look how it is. Oh, I need to have fences up there as well. So now... we have nice wooden support pillars. And I should probably switch that out with some fencing. So slowly, this is just becoming more and more modern. Because now you don't have a bunch of outlandish colors. I just realized I need to get the right color of paint so that then I can paint that the correct color. I mean, I could paint it brown, but then I think that's slightly... I think it blends a bit too much. Like, let me just use this one as an example. Actually, no, because of how different the other wood that surrounds it is, it actually doesn't have the problem I thought would happen. Where it's just like, oh, you just have a bunch of the same color right here. And you don't really have much in the way of different shades. So, let's just get all of that sorted out. That I'm going to... Nope. Painting it too. Because as soon as I start to say something, I often end up going, no, let me actually try this. Let's... I didn't bring any of the blocks I could have used to make fences. Ben and I didn't see any fences. Let's use some palm for that. That is a huge change, so I think I just leave that as is. Forgot to paint that. I do need to paint that. Yep. I'm not going to worry about painting that. And yep. Housing is suitable. But I need to clean it up because that's way too many torches for this. And now I have a problem. There's not a lot of lights that look nice with this. So... main hall light. Candle for here. Roughly centered is there. That's going to bug me. So I think I instead have two that are like that. Another candle there. So that it's centered. The lamps don't make sense indoors. Let's just make two of these lanterns. And make a third lantern for the outside. Oh, and, forgot to do this. Yeah, I needed to change that. So now, everything for this actually looks about right. So, the painter can move in to his proper home. Yeah, let's grab the sunflower painting. Hang it near the door. I was going to paint that door, and then I remembered I shouldn't. I need to go back and grab the pig because I almost forgot to, one, store my stuff. Just the paints, really. And the bamboo. But also, just bring the pig along. Now I'm good. Wow, 2 hours. I mostly wanted this to be a quick, yeah, I'm just gonna build up a small bit of stuff. Don't really worry about it. But I think I have to end off the video there, solely because even though I have more time to do stuff, like, I'll decide the video length, so really any time's good. I just can't keep this going because it's 2 hours, nearly 3. So, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And if you want to see the Manch the Mystic streams, the VODs are on YouTube, as you probably know, because the supplemental video is only going up on YouTube. But if you want to see them live, please check out my Twitch. And definitely, if you enjoy the Terraria streams or Monster Hunter streams, please give me a follow. Oh, it knows that it lets me know that people enjoy what insanity happens. And I will see you guys in the next stream or supplement video. Goodbye.